Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my eyebrows and as well as how I do my foundation so that I can just do tutorials without having to add the stuff into it so that the videos can be a little bit shorter. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get started. So I'm going to start off by doing my eyebrows. So for my eyebrows I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz and this is in medium brown. And then I use the $1 Billion brow gel or just clear brow gel. It really doesn't matter. I'll probably switch this out soon. This isn't like an amazing brow gel. I'm probably going to go to the Great Lash Clear Mascara. It's just clear brow gel is what I use afterwards. So we're going to start off by doing my eyebrows. So I love the Brow Wiz. It has made such a difference in my eyebrows. So just comb them out. And basically how I comb them, I just brush them upwards. Sorry if the lighting is changing. And then after you do that, I'm just going to take the pencil side and I underline my brows. And then align the top. And I like the top to be more rounded, so I go like this, and then instead of it going to a point I round it, and then so after it's like underlined like that I just fill in the middle, and I do this in a way faster process. So I just go like this, and then I kind of flick straight up to act like there's more hairs in like sparse areas, and make sure that the front of your brow is lighter than the back of your brow just to give it a good gradient effect. And then the one thing that takes me forever to get is to point my brow to the perfect way, like the perfect extent and how I like it. So I just kind of flick the pencil to get it to a perfect point, and then that's it. So then just fill that all in, and then I go on and do the other one, and then I brush them through with the spoolie on the other end.
In my right hand, you my go-to. Told me everything about you. That's a bold move. I know that you're out here, and there's things you gotta go through. Just know that these streets just don't love you like I do, and they never will.
So after I've filled in my brows, I then take the clear brow gel. It really doesn't matter what brand, like I said. There's nothing good or bad about this at all. It's just clear brow gel, or you can use clear mascara. It's the same thing, basically. I think it's the same thing. So I just brush this through my brows. And I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz for more of like a natural feel, but if I wanted a like more defined feel, then I would totally get the pomade. I know a lot of people that use the pomade, and I feel it looks more fake than like you like put on fake brows than if you use the Brow Wiz pencil. So for more of a natural look, I just use the pencil. But again, if I wanted more of a crazy brow, a more defined brow, I would use the pomade. But yeah, Anastasia Brow Wiz is a perfect idea to look into if you're looking on fixing up your brows. Of course, you need to get your eyebrows done first. A good place to get them done is Ulta. I used to go to beauty salons and places that do hair before, and they just would never do my brows the way I wanted until I went to Ulta. So I highly recommend going to Ulta, to the Benefit Brow Bar, I'm pretty sure it's called. So yeah. Now we're going to do my foundation. So before I do my foundation, I always prep my skin. I would already have my like Aquaphor that I put on my lips, and then I would already have put on my skin treatment, and then as well as my lotion that I use. And then after that, I put on primer. So the primer that I use and have been using for a while now is the Baby Skin Primer by Maybelline, and this just really helps with my nose because I don't know if it's called eczema. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's like just really dry skin that I had around my nose, and this has been helping with that. So I just put some of this on my fingers and then put this basically my T-zone area and just kind of blend this in to everywhere that's like dry, and it just really helps, and it gives it more of a smooth finish with my foundation than if I didn't use a primer. So I really like this primer and just drag it onto my cheeks. Now onto foundation. I've been using this foundation for a while now. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation with SPF 15. I really like this because it has SPF. Now that we're getting into more of the winter time, it doesn't really matter as much. This is still pretty much my color. Once we get into more of the winter time, I'm going to have to purchase a different foundation. But I have really been looking into the Kat Von D Tattoo Locket Tattoo Foundation, I think it's called, and the Too Faced Born This Way Foundation. I've been looking into those, and I really like those, so we'll see what I get next, but for now, this is the one that I use for every day. It's a really good full coverage foundation, and I really like it, and I use this with my Real Techniques complexion sponge, I'm pretty sure it's called. It's a really good dupe for the Beauty Blender, and it works really, really well. I've never had a Beauty Blender, but I've heard that this is like pretty much exactly the same thing, except it's a different shape, but I really like this part. It's really good for like under the eye area and stuff, so this is what I use for my foundation. So as for this foundation, it does a really good job of exactly what I want it to do. It's good if you don't have a concealer. You can still like use it as a concealer. You just have to build it up a little bit more. I would still recommend getting a concealer. I was going to add my concealer routine and my powder routine into this, but I decided that my foundation is probably going to stay the same for a little bit longer, but my concealer might change up, and same with my powder. So yeah, so for now it's just my foundation routine, which involves my primer and then my eyebrow routine. So I hope you all like this video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.